with Q's, as I'm going to show you today, you're able to have all the different range of applications to be able to get all the different types of inspections you need done. We have everything from the large vehicle, which you may have seen with pipeline inspections, down to our portable systems. Our larger vehicles are more for combination, where you need pipeline inspections and manhole inspections together, but more and more we are receiving requests from clients to be able to do inspections in smaller footprint vehicles, so you're able to get into tighter streets and be able to inspect into easements. A lot of the feedback we receive from our clients is access issues when it comes to woodlands, when it comes to manholes that are difficult to inspect. So we've been working very hard with our engineering teams to come up with different solutions. We understand that one camera is not going to inspect all manholes because of this feedback we've been getting from our clients. These are why we have the systems that you see here. First system that we have is our portable system, and the portable system allows us to power our cameras from the back of a pickup truck, from an all-terrain vehicle, any kind of vehicle chassis that you may have, but mostly it's a temporary type of a mounting. And the portable system consists of a laptop for data collection and using Granite Net to record the video and process the defects. And we have our power supply at the bottom, which powers all of our camera systems that are cabled. And then we also have our junction box at the bottom, our panel for all of our power connections and cable connections. With this kind of box, add to it a generator, the reel and the tripod, which we'll show shortly, you're able to do inspections with any one of our camera systems and not have any access issues when it comes to anything wired. Our cables will help you reach up to 1,000 feet from this box, no matter where this box is positioned. The other challenge we've been hearing from our clients is, how do I maximize production? How do I save money? This kind of vehicle, by having the system deployed all day long during a work shift, crew is able to focus on getting manholes opened and inspected rather than putting equipment into the truck and pulling it out at every manhole, which costs money and takes a longer time. The deployment system only needs to be pulled out at the beginning of every morning and stays out the rest of the day, as you see here. It has multiple points of articulation, and all of our cameras mount to the same system. This particular truck-mounted system has a 25-foot telescopic pole, which also is able to be expanded to 50 feet using our optional mast. This type of articulation, the reason why we need the articulation is to help fine-tune the positioning of the manhole when the vehicle reaches to the next manhole. The truck doesn't have to be driven and reversed many times to get the exact position. It just needs to be within a foot or two, and then the deployment system will take care of the rest from the rear. Looking at the tripod, at the deployment system, you're able to lower the camera, raise the camera using the electric winch, but you're also able to articulate the boom when the camera is down at the bottom and you need to look at pipes, such as with the Q's IMX. You're able to articulate it by unlocking, and you're able to articulate it in different degrees of freedom. And as you get lower into the manhole, obviously you'll have limited space to do that, but this is to give an idea how much positioning you can do. And we have manometers on, so you're able to look at that you're leveled. And the person in the back basically takes care of that to be able to help the camera be positioned for offset pipes inside the manhole. So we have our truck-mounted system. Production is about 40 to 50 manholes a day, depending on the camera and how much information you want collected. And you have our portable systems, and you could get production 10 to 20 manholes a day. We now go on to the next issue, which is, again, from feedback from our clients, is the type of inspection that is required in a manhole. Some clients need just a video. Some clients need a 3D video. Some clients are looking for measurements. So there's a lot of different applications that we get back from our clients, some needs, including pipeline inspections. So we're going to review 4 different camera systems and see how they each can be applied when it comes to manhole inspections, to see that one camera cannot do all manhole inspections. The first camera we want to look at is what a lot of utilities use, what they refer to as our pole camera. And the pole camera's use, its benefit is that it's portable, it's battery operated, you could walk with it to very off-road manholes, but its real use is to do pipeline inspections, not manhole inspections. But it's made to reach pipeline inspections that are off-road, very difficult to access pipeline inspections. The second camera we want to look at is the Q's IMX camera. Its benefit is that it also inspects in pipelines from the manhole, but it has a pan and tilt motor. It has a slip ring, so the cable does not get bunched up as it would with the pole camera. And it's a very CCTV-like inspection that allows you to pan and tilt inside the manhole and look at horizontal slabs and also position the camera at the bottom. Using the articulation of the deployment system, you're able to look at most pipelines that are offset inside. The camera's zooming capability and extensive lighting allows you to look into very large pipelines. You could see 300 to 400 feet in 48, 60-inch pipelines using the extra side lights. And you're also able to inspect 6 and 8-inch pipe. The smallest diameter that can be inspected is 6-inch. So this camera's use is for that very preliminary initial inspection of a manhole, but also to be able to have the articulation in the motors of the camera to be able to look at horizontal slabs and very difficult to see corners of a manhole. The third camera is the duck camera, which is a 360-degree it creates a 360-degree stitched image video of manholes. Its ease of use allows it to just be deployed into the manhole. Once it reaches the bottom using the same deployment system, you're done. And then the camera comes up and the manhole is inspected. With this kind of system, you have the ease of use, but you cannot look at the pipe. Again, that comes back to the Q's IMX. The advantage of the duck is it gives you a nice follow-up inspection. If you've already been doing a lot of inspections in the past of your manholes and you need an update, this is a great camera to do that. And then the final camera we have, the fourth camera, is what we call the spider. And the spider is very similar to the duck camera. It cannot inspect pipelines, but it provides a 360-degree actual video, not a stitched image. And its objective is to provide a 3D model of your manhole, and you're able to use that model to look at lining, to look at thickness of lining, to be able to see and measure all the different pipeline connectivities. Our other cameras don't measure, but the spider does. So each camera has its functionality. The spider also has an onboard computer and it has an onboard battery system. As I mentioned earlier with the QZ2, with the pole cameras that are out there, people buy them because they're portable, but now with the spider that's coming out, you have the actual portability to carry a camera for manholes only, where you do not need any cable whatsoever. You have an onboard battery and the onboard computer, so you just need to tether it on a tripod such as this one, and you have your inspection completed. Very lightweight. That means because of that, you don't need pole cameras anymore to inspect manholes that are difficult to access. You're able to deploy them directly from a camera such as the spider. We at Q's have spent over 50 years listening to our clients and understanding their needs. And we ask you to contact us so we may understand what your specific needs are, so we may use our resources to help meet your objectives. We look forward to discussing these challenges with you. You may reach us on the web or by dialing our number.